Hey guys! In this video I want to talk to you about how to get rid of hyperpigmentation, which are the dark spots that you see all over your face, sometimes on your hands as well. These come from the sun damage over the years as you have had your skin exposed to sun damage. Those layers of skin can develop hyperpigmentation, and it's very important to treat it to get rid of the hyperpigmentation and use the right products to prevent hyperpigmentation. So in this video I will talk to you about the products that has worked for me because I have been dealing with dark spots for the past few years. I have tested almost all of the products available from Boots and Superdrug and other places that claim to treat hyperpigmentation, and I can tell you which worked for me. Obviously, these products cannot work for somebody else. It all depends on your skin type. I have a combination skin, so my skin is combination, so I've got a T-zone and I've got normal towards the dry skin here in my cheeks, and I've got quite a thick skin, so basically dark spot, when they develop, they take a lot of layers to actually remove them, layers of the skin, renewable skin, but I will tell you everything about it in this video. So first of all, let me explain what is hyperpigmentation and what actually causes hyperpigmentation. So hyperpigmentation happens when the production of melanin in the skin increases. This can happen due to the sun damage, post-acne marks, which obviously I have been dealing with all of my life, although my dark spots don't occur from acne marks. As you can tell, I do have quite a lot, especially in this area. So my hyperpigmentation doesn't come from that, but it comes mainly on my forehead, exposed to sun damage. Hyperpigmentation can also be caused by the hormonal changes and aging, obviously, because your skin, if it has been exposed to the sun for 40 years or more, obviously it's got a full right to react, to be damaged, and this is the reaction. What are the pillars when it comes to treating hyperpigmentation? Basically, as I mentioned, hyperpigmentation is not just surface damage, it's not just surface dark spots. These are the layers of skin, and the skin renews every 30 days. Long-term treatment to get rid of dark spots and prevent new ones is to make it easy for your skin to renew. So basically exfoliation and building up new skin cells using retinol. So exfoliation will remove old dark spots and hyperpigmented skin cells. It will also brighten or fade existing dark spots and protect the skin from future damage. Just remember that using cosmetics that you buy on high street won't get rid of dark spots right away, but it's a gradual process. If you have got dark spot like I used to have in this particular place, and I've had it for 1 or 2 years before I treated it, you will need cosmetic procedure if you want to get rid of it right away. But if you're happy to treat smaller dark spots, it's okay to use those products that I will tell you about in this video. Now let's talk about the products that has worked wonders for my skin. I used all of those lines that are available in Boots. For example, Eucerin, they've got a line for hyperpigmentation. I bought almost all of the products in this particular line. It didn't do anything for me, unfortunately. I know it's a great brand. I love their cleansers for oily skin or for the combination skin. Their hyperpigmentation products didn't work for me. It can work for somebody else. There are 2 amazing products that have worked for me, and I'm gonna talk about them today. So the first one is Medicate Surface Radiance Cleanser, and I'm going to read from my phone because it's an important info why this actually works. So this cleanser contains AHA and BHA acid. So these are mandelic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid. So these are cleansing and resurfacing acids. Acids are great for resurfacing top layers of the skin. They will gently exfoliate skin and dissolve any skin cells, dead skin cells that hold pigment. And I must say, when I bought this Medicate cleanser, it faded my dark spots within a few days. I've had a lot, especially on this. I think you can see, although I've got foundation and setting powder, you can still see that they are developing. However, because I am using this Medicate cleanser, those will be gone. Possibly other ones will appear, but they, as I mentioned, they do disappear when I use this cleanser. AHA and lactic acid are best for the skin because they improve tone and texture, so that's why they fade dark spots. BHAs, like salicylic acid, penetrate the pores, so these are great to treat dark spots and acne marks. My post-acne marks are too deep to be treated by salicylic acid, so I use mainly microneedling. At home microneedling, because obviously it is much cheaper than going to the salon, and it definitely works. You just have to have deeper needle going inside, but I will definitely talk about microneedling in a separate video. Those acids in Medicate are gentle enough to use it daily, so I use it once per day, only once per day when I'm in the shower. I use a different cleanser in morning when I wash my skin when I wake up. So I've got another one that is not designed for dark spots. It's just designed for cleansing for the combination skin. So it's definitely very, very gentle. Now, another product that has worked for me, I bought it once, but I used it when I didn't use Medicate. So I know it works. Laneige Radiancy Brightening Treatment Essence. So this is like a toner. I put it on bit of on my skin, rub it between my hands, and just pat it in. I use it after cleansing. I use it instead of a toner, let it dry, and then put moisturizer on top. And because I know that it's working, I didn't use it along Medicate because otherwise I wouldn't know that this particular essence is working. This essence is packed with vitamin C derivatives. So this is a proven bright ingredient that fades dark spots and evens a skin tone. It also contains niacinamide, which helps to prevent the melanin production. As we said in the beginning, that's the main cause of production of the dark spots, melanin. Niacinamide stops new dark spots from forming. Now let me talk about the importance of resurfacing of the skin cells, because as I mentioned, this is the main cause why those dark spots stay, because we don't resurface the skin. Do weekly peeling on your skin. I don't recommend daily peeling, even if you buy peeling products that claim that you can use them every day. I don't recommend daily peeling. Use it once per week, no more often than that. And I do recommend chemical peeling instead of the manual. So the glycolic acid is very, very strong peeling that you can use at home to deeply resurface the skin, which will speed up the cell turnover. Now, why shouldn't you do peeling every day? It can actually damage your skin barrier, cause sensitivity, and actually worsen pigmentation. So your skin needs time to repair. The skin renews every 30 days. In order for the top layer of the skin that contains those dark spots to actually disappear and the new layer to appear from underneath, it takes every 30 days. And on top of peeling, it's important to use retinol every night. So retinol builds those skin cells from underneath, and it's very, very important to use it every night. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that I had this dark spot about 2 years ago. It was before I started using Medicate and Laneige, but none of the products that I use, like Eucerin, really treated this particular dark spot. I think it was developing for a number of years, and it was quite big. And unfortunately, for those kind of established dark spots, the only way to get rid of them is cosmetic procedure, which doesn't have to be expensive. I paid £35 to get rid of it. It was laser resurfacing, so basically they treated it with a laser. It took, I don't know, 2 minutes. They took the outer layer of the skin. It got left with a little scab, which was gone after a few days. This dark spot never appeared, although I do see it from time to time that it appears, but as I mentioned, using Medicaid and Laneige definitely fades it. Why I know the reason that it's coming back, because I went to the salon and the lady in there explained that hyperpigmentation is not just hidden in one layer of the skin. It's like multiple layers. And even when the skin renews from underneath, sometimes hyperpigmentation can be still hidden. So even if you remove this outer layer, those hyperpigmentation can still come back with inner layers building up. When you've got more established dark spot, you definitely need more work to fade it. Another thing that can work for hyperpigmentation are chemical peels. I've had chemical peel only once. I didn't do it for treating dark spots, so I cannot guarantee that this will actually work, but I know that it is recommended for treating dark spots. It won't be as targeted as laser, because as I mentioned, laser is actually the fact of removing the dark spots. It's focused on one area, and with chemical peel, it is applied on your whole face. It can definitely dissolve the top layers of the skin. In my opinion, chemical peels can be recommended more for brightening skin than for treating hyperpigmentation, but this is my personal experience, as I mentioned, and this is video based on what worked for me. The chemical peels can range in price from £100 to £300. Now, microneedling is another treatment that works for dark spots, and I know for a fact that microneedling is a godsend in my opinion. Treats not only wrinkles, it treats hyperpigmentation. I've had a lot of dark spots on my hand, especially this one. It definitely fades. I actually had microneedling done 2 days ago, so you can still see it on my knuckles here, those red dots. I've had it on my face, I do it on my neck and on my chest. And because I bought the microneedling pen, Dr.pen, I definitely will have a separate video talking about microneedling, because it's I swear by this treatment. I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for years now, and I always see a huge difference in the condition of my skin. Mainly microneedling improved, I can tell, my post-acne marks and my enlarged pores. My pores are getting smaller after each treatment. I do recommend microneedling pen over the microneedling roller. The roller actually can damage the skin because it can tear the skin, and it definitely, when I was using microneedling pen, my skin actually got worse. Those post-acne marks looked much deeper. Tiny needles create micro injuries in the skin, which sounds really scary, but this is how skin renewing works. It makes the skin renew much faster when you make a tiny damage to it. So this tiny damage triggers collagen within the skin. So collagen, I'm not sure if you say collagen or collagen. I'm gonna keep saying collagen until someone corrects it. Those tiny incisions will make the collagen produce itself. That's why it's so good for treating wrinkles, speeding up the skin renewal process as well. Microneedling can help break up the hyperpigmentation, and it's best to do microneedling at least 4 weeks apart. The reason is because the skin renews every 30 days. The results after each microneedling you start seeing 2 weeks after the treatment. When I started doing microneedling, the cost in the salons is obviously quite serious. I remember I was doing it in Sheffield, and I asked for the microneedling only for this area, only for my cheeks, because of the post-acne marks. I think I paid £150 for only this area, and I think they said full face would be £300. I bought Dr.pen microneedling pen on Amazon for £85. I'll link it below, and it comes with start a set of needles, but I bought also extra needles, and I will tell you more about microneedling at home in a separate video, but this is one treatment that I honestly swear or this is the best one. Now, can you use any DIY treatments for the hyperpigmentation? These are treatments not tested by me, but these are treatments recommended by the interwebs, so I will definitely tell you about those. So, honey and lemon spot treatment. Anything with lemon is designed to fade any dark spots, to fade the skin. You can use it on the hair. Make sure to remember the lemon juice will dry out. I used to use the lemon juice when I was a teenager on my hair. It definitely dries out the hair, so be wary of that. A lemon and honey treatment as a face mask, and leave it on for 10 minutes, and it should help you with treating dark spots. And honey also soothes and hydrates the skin. I remember I used to use honey and lemon juice mask years and years ago, and my skin always looked better. It was way before I had problem with dark spots, but it's still very good treatment for your skin. Now, turmeric and yogurt mask. You can combine turmeric powder with a plain yogurt and a dash of honey as well. Apply for 15 minutes and then wash it off. So turmeric has anti-inflammatory and brightening properties, and actually yogurt gently exfoliates, so this is perfect for treating dark spots. Because of the ingredients in those products, they can definitely work. If you've got a thinner skin, it will be much easier for you to brighten and get rid of the dark spots, because you've got fewer layers of the skin, so it will be much quicker for you to see the results, and you can get away with using much milder products. But remember, before applying any new products, do a patch test. Even with the products that I used, as I mentioned, I've got very thick skin. You have to apply very strong chemical thing to really damage it. So I cannot tell you that all of the products that work for me can work for someone with sensitive skin, with thin skin. Do a patch test first, apply it for 10, 20, 30 minutes, and if you haven't got any allergic reaction, you're good to go. You're good to use those products. Now, the most important thing to prevent forming new dark spots is using SPF every day, especially in the summer, especially when it's sunny. When the sun is out, remember to apply at least 30 SPF sun protection, especially on your forehead, on your hands, neck and decollage area, because this gets damaged as well. So remember about using that religiously. In the summer I use it a lot. Obviously, if I have like short sleeve top, I put it all over my exposed skin, and I haven't been doing it for like years and years, and I think my dark spots are now the result of the fact that I've been living in Southeast Asia for years, and I have never used SPF. I cannot believe that that's the youth for you. You don't think about your skin and about your future damage that you do to your skin when you're younger. And also remember about using products with vitamin C, niacinamide and retinol daily, and exfoliate once per week. Now, this is everything that you need to know about hyperpigmentation. This is an ongoing process, and remember to look after your skin, and remember about the skin renewing every 30 days. Don't expect permanent results right away, but this is an ongoing treatment. I hope you love this video. If you did, if you stick to till now, well done. Please subscribe to my channel for more tips, for more skin and beauty tips for women over 40. Like this video and leave a comment as well, because I would love to know what worked for you as well. I'll speak with you soon. Bye bye.